Good morning, everybody, and welcome to the Going On Daily Radio Show. I am Sharon with my fabulous co-host, Laura. How are you this morning, Laura?
I'm doing excellent. I'm always so excited when I get to chat with you for an hour. And this week we get to discuss ice cream, which is one of my favorite
Even
things.
better.
So
Yeah,
what could be better, right?
exactly. Well, we have a special guest on the show this morning, so that's gonna enhance things a little bit. But first, let's take care of some housekeeping. Let's thank the good folks at WDJY out there in Atlanta for showing out or for airing our show 5 times a week: Wednesday at 9 p.m., Thursday at 5 p.m., Friday at 10 a.m., and Sunday from 1 till 3. So Sunday fun day, you get a double your fun on Sundays with us. And we'd also like to thank our sponsors, Maze Fitness and Soul Spectives Institute. So without further ado, we're going to bring on our guest for this morning. We have the one, the only MB Pellegrino from Linda Jean Cafe and Ice Cream out there in Florida. Good morning, MB.
Good morning, y'all.
Morning.
Good morning.
Doing great this morning. Always a good day when you can start your day talking about ice cream.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. So, can you give us the inside scoop on what it's like to own an ice cream shop and give us the goods on how your Linda Jean Cafe and Ice Cream started? How did this
Sure.
sweet adventure begin?
Absolutely. So owning an ice cream and coffee shop is one of the hardest things I've ever done, but also the most rewarding. I'm not the sole owner. My husband, Glenn, who's over there, hoping to get him on in a minute, is one of the co-owners. So we started Linda Jean and Cafe and Cream to honor our mothers. Glenn's mom was Linda. She was your classic Italian mom. My mom was Carol Jean, your classic Southern belle, and they both love ice cream and coffee. But more importantly, they were known for their sense of hospitality. If you needed a warm bed to sleep in, a meal, my mom taught my girlfriends how to walk in heels, how to set a table. Sometimes you need a swift kick in the rear end, some tough love. They were the place that you turn to. Always an open door, always open arms. And that's what we're trying to bring to the community is, and we say we're rooted in love and built on community because we want this space to be whatever anybody wants it to be, whether it's a meetup with a friend or if it's coming to work or to have a podcast, anything that you want it to be, we're here for it.
Love it. I love that you named it after your moms. That's so special.
Beautiful.
And it's beautiful. And I love that they were from totally different people, but they both had a lot of hospitality. Hey, Jacqueline.
Yes.
Hey, Maggie.
Good
Yes,
morning.
we love that. And I think that's so special and that's so wonderful. And I love
Morning, Jake.
your saying. And I love the rooted in love, built on community.
Yes.
And that's your mission, I know. And do you want to discuss it maybe a little with us, just where it came
Yeah.
from, how it does it, and how you incorporate it?
Sure, absolutely. I think just, given today's world and especially with what our country's gone through in the last couple of years with COVID and things like that, community is so important. And
Yeah.
again, we have an open door policy. Come here, read a book, bring a friend, do what you want to do. Glenn, you're going to come in and say hi. Talking about community, this is
Hey, Glenn.
my partner in crime, Glenn. But we really just wanted to. We don't want to be a big chain or a small mom and pop place, and there's a lot of challenges that go with that. But what we love the most is when we see people come in the door. It's like cheers. We have our norms, we have our regulars, and they come in. We have a family that comes in once a week. She has like 4 or 5 kids, ages from teeny tiny to teenager, and they sit here and they play Uno together, and they have the best time. We have people that come in and do work. We have people come in. We've got a couple of meetings in here right now, and we're here for all of that. And our parents, our moms in particular, that's what they were known for, is just really open door and come and be who you are. It's a safe place for whatever that looks like and whatever kind of day you're having.
I love that.
She's the brains and the voice behind the business. I'm the hands.
Well, I see you did. She told me beforehand that you did all the boards before, and I have to say I'm very
Beautiful.
impressed. Yeah.
Beautiful.
I am a least creative person, so that is really impressive to me. And I always wonder when I walk into coffee shops who does that, because I would not be able to do it. So I'm very impressed.
You are very, very talented for sure. And you were telling us also that you have a bit of a famous person, one of your customers. Is
We
the voice
do.
of something?
I don't know if I take my ears out if I'll mess anything up with audio, but so we have a gentleman by the name of Harlan. He's 91 years old. He walked in one day and just started chatting with Glenn, and he said, I'm the voice of Bluebell. And we're like, oh, okay. We're not really sure what that means. He is the voice of Bluebell commercials. So he's now one of our customers. He just happened upon us He comes the other day. There, that's good though. And presents this picture to Glenn. He just decided to draw a picture of him. Just
So
an
good.
act of kindness. And so, obviously we sell Bluebell ice cream. My family has a long history with Bluebell. They used to live in Texas and go to the creamery. They would go once a week. They got in free, and sometimes we're left alone because they went there so much. So Harlan has now become part of our community. Happy accident. He didn't even know that we sold Bluebell when he came in. And so now we consider him one of our regulars.
That's beautiful.
That is beautiful. Yeah. Love that. Yeah, so it sounds amazing and it's awesome. I'm sure I'm curious about business owners, and I'm curious, what would you say is your favorite part of the job every day?
I think our favorite part I'm going to speak for both of us. I think our favorite part of the job is the customers, in terms of, I just love watching people's eyes light up when they're like, oh my gosh, I used to get Dutch chocolate Bluebell ice cream with my mom every Sunday. Oh my gosh,
yeah.
you have Cruffins. I've never had anything like that. What's an affogato? I love a classic flat white. And so people come in and we talk to them and get to know them. And Glenn's really great at making recommendations. Like, I don't know what I want today, but I'm feeling like I want something savory. Well, let me tell you about that. And when you come in and see us and become a regular, you often might get your own special menu item and named after you. If there's a particular flavor or coffee that you like, or syrups. So being from West Virginia, I have created the Mountain Mama latte. I'll leave it at that. So that's one of our fun
Self-explanatory.
Yeah, we love the customers. That's who we're here for.
Is there a flavor of ice cream this is open to either one of you? Is there a flavor of ice cream that tells you everything you need to know about a person? When they order it, you're like, oh, they are.
That's really interesting because everyone loves homemade vanilla.
Oh, we just lost you.
We lost your sound.
We lost your sound.
Oh.
There we go. Now you're back.
Now we hear you.
Okay. My phone rang my back.
Oh, okay. There you go.
Back,
we're back.
yeah.
So we
lost you at the homemade vanilla is very popular.
Sorry, but it's funny because the kids, their eyes light up and they scan it, right? And the blue monster turns your mouth blue, and then there's one that looks like Superman. So it's just fun to watch that. But I feel like everybody goes back to chocolate or vanilla. So
strawberry.
Well, something interesting you said beforehand, and we want to hear all about affogato, but tell us about it. And I know it's one of your specialties. I don't know how many people know about it, but tell us all about it, and why also you told us a little bit why it's a little different sometimes with you at Linda Jean as well. So we'd love to hear all about it.
Affogatos are fun because I feel like people come in like, do I want coffee today or do I want ice cream today? And again, Glenn's really great at saying, why choose? You can have both. So we call it best of both worlds. Classic affogato is coffee with vanilla ice cream. But Glenn doesn't like to do anything normal. He likes to shake things up and throw out different options. He's always crafting and creating. So he likes it with Rocky Road, which it's fun to watch people just be surprised by the suggestion, but then they go for it, because they're like, we're trying something new and exciting.
It can't be bad.
No.
It's like Rocky Road ice cream and coffee. I love both of them. So
it's not bad.
I can't imagine it being anything but amazing.
And I have to give a shout out to my sister-in-law who doesn't eat sugar, and she loves to come in here and get affogato. She says it's well worth it. So it's fun to watch people put that concoction together and try it for the first time, and generally they come back for another one.
We have a lot of Europeans that come and visit. So they're happy to see that on our menu.
Yeah.
There's some folks that have no idea what it is. I've got a picture of it on our menu, but some of them go, after they order it and they try it, it's good, but what's in it? Coffee. It's like, but I don't like coffee, but I like this thing. So it does bring in that best of both worlds.
Do you have a caffeine-free version?
We do. We can do anything that you want decaf. I don't know why you would do that, Sharon, but yes, we can.
I'm allergic to caffeine. It makes my heart race.
Okay, then we can.
I actually
do that
pass
for
out.
you. Oh no, there's no passing out. No, but
do you know resuscitation? Because that's what would have to happen.
But I'm teasing you. But yes, we can do caffeine free, and that is not an uncommon request. And we've met a few customers, and we actually have one customer who comes in here specifically because she knows we are making it with decaf whenever she asks, because there are some places around here, bigger chains, that she's watched them not make it with decaf, and it's specific because it makes her heart race and it's not good for her. So we see her come in and we know this is what she's going to have and we have it prepared for her. And it's fun to watch people just know that we know them. We have some guys that come in, they don't like cinnamon. And I see them, they come in, I'm like, hey, no cinnamon. Like, we just know who they are.
So you don't even know their name, but you know no cinnamon.
This is true. This is true.
I love that mom and pop feel. It's great.
What's the weirdest combination of ice cream that people have asked you to put together?
Weirdest combination of ice cream.
What's that?
Weirdest combination of ice cream.
It was a ube Red Bull shake.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was the weirdest thing. It didn't go well because of a little bit of the carbonation in
I can see
the
that.
Red Bull. It made a little bit of a mess, but he loved it.
Wow.
I was not here for that one. That's interesting. So Glenn has created a Red Bull latte. And the story I like to tell about him is that he called me one day and he was very chatty. And I was like, are you okay? He's like, I have this great thing. It's called a Red Bull latte. I've had 6. Oh my gosh. I was like, okay, let's step away from the Red Bull lattes. You don't need any more. But again, he's always creating and crafting things. Shakes and drinks.
Yeah. 6 Red Bulls.
My customers are getting a little frustrated with me because I always have something new on the board.
That's great.
I just introduced French press today, but it's just a little bit of everything. If you can't find something here, there's probably something wrong with you. We offer.
So are you just like the
Italian sodas, healthy side with natural energy, protein shakes, any drink you can imagine, plus I get a handful of folks that come in here and say, can you make me this? Absolutely.
Is matcha big near you? It's big near where I live.
Yeah, I feel like we get more and more requests for matcha. We were newer to matcha, and again,
chai latte.
A customer came in and asked for it, so he figured out a way to make it, and it's delicious and tasty. And we love our customers' feedback. We always say, "Tell us do you like this? What does it need? Does it miss anything?" And I feel like we've built a good relationship with people, and they'll say, "Hey, maybe add a little of this or what have you." So yes, Glenn is now a matcha master.
I like to ask customers that I've never seen before, like this morning with the French press. We have a lady here right now this morning, and I just asked her, do you like just regular black coffee? And she was happy to try the French press. She gave us 2 thumbs up. So that's what
praise.
We usually get the ideas behind it. But it's funny when someone asks because we have probably 15 specialty lattes, and they're like, well, is this one good? I said, well, they're all good because I created them all. I wouldn't put them on the menu if I didn't like them.
Exactly. Do you taste test each of them, or do you have someone else taste test each of them? No, I know you guys. Someone does, but is it you, Glenn, or is it? I know someone taste tests them, but is it you two that taste test them, or is it workers?
MB
and Sharon, we're ready to taste test. Who taste test?
Absolutely. Yes. Anything with ice cream, I'm in.
I definitely taste test, but we often, he'll ask, we have a couple of regulars that come in and we know that they'll tell us exactly what they think. And so, hey, try
that's
this.
Great.
Yeah.
It's
I get a lot of customers that just like the names of our coffee. They don't really look at the ingredients on there. I try to be a little, creative, like Nutty by Nature and Tropic like it's hot. But everything goes well together, but I'm not going to get on the subject of AI, but it does very well helping me out create all these names because every month we create a specialty list, 4 or 5, and then whatever wins for that month goes on our normal board.
Oh, I love that. That's so cool.
Yeah, that's
it's
really
a Hall
cool.
of Fame for the
exactly.
Yeah, I love that. That's awesome.
So it's wonderful that you also highlight a customer and name something after a customer, once a week or however often you do it. Is there any flavors of ice cream that you order in specifically for customers that come in and say, I really like this. Can you order this in for me?
I've already told them about the OCP. So oatmeal cream pie was one of them. Ube is very popular here. It's not made by Bluebell. It's made by a local artisan. Yeah, he has
Support
his own.
local. Love it.
Yeah, no, we love to support the locals, and Ray J is his name, and he makes these amazing cookies with his mom, with his wife. But the ube is very popular, and it's purple, so I think the kids like it because it's purple, but it's very tasty. Ube is a Filipino.
Yeah, it's a Filipino ice cream made with purple sweet potatoes.
Okay.
Oh, that sounds interesting.
Jacqueline just asked you also
to buy chocolate, but I think ube is here to stay.
Interesting. Jacqueline just asked you if you're going to get seasonal flavors. She's thinking pumpkin affogato, which could be really good.
You know, we tried some pumpkin last year and haven't quite found the right recipe, so I think it's something we definitely want to explore. We've got
the taste was actually really good. We did a non-dairy one as well. It was excellent, but it was bright orange. So people were a little afraid. You know, they see these wild colors and sometimes they're a little hesitant to try it. But I'm Italian, so I force feed a lot of people. And typically when they try it, they're like, okay, I'll try it. It's
Welcome to my kitchen. You are going to eat today.
Yes, pretty much.
What ice cream flavor would you guys say has no business existing, like should not even be a flavor? If you had to choose one, what would that be?
Ice cream that shouldn't exist. Hello.
I love it.
I would have to think about it.
Sorry, waving to some customers coming in.
I love it. I love it.
I don't know. I think I could get on board with any ice cream.
Well, then you're in the right business, that's for sure.
That's right. Yeah. No, because you know, we do Bluebell, right? So the traditional flavors I do enjoy, and I feel like you might be having a guest on who speak something to this, but some of the local artisans that make their own ice cream. We discovered a goat cheese cherry ice cream.
A goat cheese cherry?
Sounds weird, right? It was really delicious. So I enjoy seeing what other people's creativity will inspire. Like, we're pretty creative, in case you can't tell, but so I love to watch what other small business owners come up with recipe wise. So I'm always open to trying different things.
Well, when I was in China, they had me try tea with cheese on top of it. It was like cheese tea. And that was popular. It's really big there. And it was surprisingly really good. So, and I'm a picky eater, so, you know, whatever, but it's always good to try. So maybe ice cream with goat cheese would be good. This was tea with cheese. You never know. You never know what crazy combinations you can maybe have at one time. Besides affogato, what would you say is, and OCP, I know, but besides that, like, what's your personal favorite, like, menu item?
I love that you're calling it OCP. That's my favorite. Personal favorite menu item, ice cream wise, or just in general?
In general. Well, both, you could tell us, but yeah.
Yeah. I'm a good, since OCP is not available, the strawberry ice cream is really good. Just a good old classic flavor.
Oh, really?
Tasty. Tastes very natural. Got the little chunks of strawberry in there. Menu item, I'm going to just say anything that Glenn makes is really tasty. We're a cafe, so we have like a European style. So we have light bites, we have egg bites, we have sandwiches, we have delicious pastries called cruffins that we bring in from a local French pastry chef. If you've never had a cruffin, Sharon, it is worth the trip.
Is it a croissant and put together?
I want to book my plane for now.
I know you're closer, Laura. You might be able to get yours sooner, but I'm finished making one. So she's been baking for 20 years. She's a local French pastry chef. Her name is
my gosh.
That looks amazing.
That looks like a whole bunch of delicious
there
right
are
there.
no calories. It's
obviously in the whole cafe.
Calorie free. That's the best.
Everything's calorie free.
I think one thing that she makes that I really love, she does some savory ones too. So she does a turkey bacon brie, and it is delightful.
That sounds amazing.
Yeah, it's really good. And again, small business owner that we partnered with through a mutual friend, and that's who we want to support, for the small businesses, because nothing makes us happier when people come in and like, hey, I heard about you, and I own this small shop.
We have another lady that we partner with. Very happy to have her on. She makes excellent cookies, top-notch ingredients. So
it's like 6
you're not going to find
ingredients.
something like this in the store.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
And I love her story because she's a young entrepreneur, and she just approached us and said, I have great product. I want to work with you. We sampled it. It's great. People love them because, you know, especially we have a lot of kids that come in, and of course they do ice cream, but sometimes it's nice. Moms or dads want to pick up something that's packaged and they know the ingredients are listed right there. She has a gluten-free one, which we get a lot of requests for gluten-free and dairy-free. So we're trying to bring more things in for those folks too, because, you know, they deserve treats just like the rest of us.
Absolutely. And they're really hard to
dairy free a lot because I'm not lactose intolerant, but I'm lactose sensitive. So I always eat dairy free ice cream. Well, no, that's not true. I sometimes just don't care about my stomach if it's a really good flavor. So like
I
I
can
can't
relate.
say, yeah, I can't say that I don't have ice cream because ice cream is one of my favorite foods. So like I have to have it. And if they don't have a dairy-free version, I'm done. But I love to hear that you have dairy-free versions, and that's wonderful. And gluten-free also. I know a lot of people are gluten-free. I have to say, like you just said you love someone's stories. I love your story. Like I was a business major in college. And this is what business is about. You guys show what business should be about, like mom and pop, worrying about the community, like caring about the community, and like everything you said, you could exactly support local, support other entrepreneurs. Like I feel like hearing your story warms my heart, and this is like what small businesses should be like, because it's just, if every small business was like this, the world would be a better place. And it should be about community and love and everyone having a place to come in. And the world, you're right, since COVID, I feel like so many people feel like they don't have a place where they belong. And a lot of people talk to me about that. And I feel like if they had a place where they could go and they just know it and you feel comfortable and you remember that they don't like cinnamon or that they, whatever they like, that is so special. And I know how much that means to
personal touch that makes them feel so welcome and loved and supported.
And that's what we're trying to do. And I think one of my favorite stories is our first customer came in. It was a gentleman. We weren't even open yet. Yeah. We were, ice cream was in the freezer, and he just walked in and he's like, "Are y'all open?" I'm like, "Oh, we're not, but hello," and all the things. And so he said, "Well, my wife just had cancer. She has throat cancer, esophageal cancer, and she just really wanted some ice cream. And this was a previous business before, and she really wanted some ice cream." And we're like, "Okay." And he's like, "But you're not open." It was like, doesn't matter. So Glenn goes in the back, and I mean, this ice cream is frozen solid, y'all. And he gets in there and he scoops it out and gave the gentleman some and his wife some. He said, "Why did you do that?" I said, "Why wouldn't we do that?"
Because you're amazing.
Italian heritage right there. It's that family. Welcome to my home. If you're here, your family.
Somebody, I mean, it was about more than ice cream, right? Like,
yes, absolutely.
Story, but for us, it was a person in need, essentially. Even if he was just a scoop of ice cream to soothe a sore throat, and we were happy we could do it, and it was just great. And we just
amazing.
But that shows the kind of person you are, because many people, or the people you are, sorry, it's two of you. Many people would have said we're not.
My favorite story is a gentleman. He was so excited about banana pudding.
Oh, banana pudding!
It didn't sell well. It was very good. My wife does not like banana pudding in general, but he was telling me this story that he was craving it, couldn't find it in the store. He wrote to about 5 different Publix, our local grocery store here, and no one had it. He saw a Bluebell truck on the side of the road and asked the gentleman. Now, believe it or not, our local delivery guy, he's been with Bluebell for almost 30 years. He goes, "I have that happen to me so many times."
Wow.
So you can't find it in the store. Do you have it on the truck? They can't give it away, but they normally say, "Hey, I'm delivering it to this store, so you can pick it up there." But
people follow ambulances. I didn't know they followed ice cream trucks.
Whatever was in that 3-gallon bucket, I gave it to him.
Oh, that is wonderful. You guys, like Laura says, you guys are the epitome of hometown, supporting everyone, opening your doors. The fact that you name specials after your customers, you remember all the little things about them, and that you welcome them in your space to say, do your podcast, have your meeting, do whatever, just come, be, live, and just be happy in our space. That is so, it's your home. It's like you're welcoming them into your home.
Absolutely. Yep, you're taking after your moms, which they must be so proud of you.
Yes, you're really upholding that loving tradition, and it's beautiful to see. Well, thank you both so much for being on the show today. It was a joy, a pleasure, and a privilege to have you here.
And yes, thank you so much. You guys were wonderful.
Thank you for just asking questions and hearing our story. And look forward to having more conversations in the future. And come see us for some ice cream and some coffee.
Absolutely.
I'm coming for Affogato with Rocky Road.
Okay, let's do it.
It'll hurt my stomach, but it's fine.
All right. Thank you, guys, and have a wonderful day, and keep being you. Keep shining your light.
Have a great day, y'all. Thanks. Bye.
Wow, that was amazing. They are just such wonderful people.
I know.
And it's so heartwarming to see.
So heartwarming. My heart feels full, and I love them, and I just want them to be so successful, but I know they will be, because you could tell they're business people. They're fast on their feet, and they're thinking all the time, and they're asking customers. They're doing everything right.
And they're customer focused. And that's the thing, when I managed the cannabis store, it was all about customers. Because we were independent, we were able to order in. Some would say, I like this, or I need that. And we had a lot of cancer patients come in. And so we would order things in specifically for them. So it was nice to hear that they would order in ice cream specifically for their customers too. That's really good. Okay, so now I bet everybody's wondering where so two things before we wrap this up.
Oh, we had to talk about this graphic before
Mickey, the graphic that
Jake,
Jake made. Beautiful graphic, Jake.
I love
it. Is fantastic. I love it. It is awesome. And we will share it with MB. We'll share it with MB. And you never know, Jake, it might get on her wall. That would be just super. Super.
I put it on I put it on Meta yesterday because he made one for me yesterday and everyone loved it. It was great.
Yeah, and I'll share it to my socials as well. Thanks, Jake. And the other thing is, Mickey, I apologize. I was trying to fit in. One of our co-hosts, so your Tuesday co-host, Mickey, the ice cream store sells her book.
Yes,
so
amazing.
Local. So that is super fantastic. They're supporting small businesses and other small businesses.
So if you go in, make sure you also get Mickey's book. And
get your ice cream, get Mickey's book, and
she's amazing. I haven't read it yet, but I know the book will be amazing too because she's amazing, and I have no doubts. 100%.
I have to
read the book.
Okay, so now we're going to let you know where to find us. I'm sure you're all wondering, how do you find the Going On Daily Show? And this is where you're going to find us. We'll let you know here.
Watch us live at YouTube, Rumble, and Twitch at Rhode Island Broadcasting, X and Twitter at Broadcasting RI, Facebook at Going On Daily Morning Show. Listen to us on all of our audio platforms such as Spotify, Red Circle, TuneIn, iHeartRadio, and Amazon Music at RI Broadcasting. You can also follow us on all of our socials at MeWe, TikTok, LinkedIn, Blue Sky, Gab, Parler, and
Space
at RI Broadcasting, and Reddit at RI-Broadcasting, and support the show on RhodeIslandBroadcasting.net. We thank you for listening, following, and watching.
All right, now that you know where to find us, you can come on and vote for your Hall of Fame favorite. So this week, or this month, actually, it's a monthly thing. If you're watching on any online platform, if you're watching, you can put up your phone and use the QR code to vote. It's really quick. It takes about 7 seconds. It's really, really fast. And if you're online, you can go to RhodeIslandBroadcasting.net. If you're listening, go to RhodeIslandBroadcasting.net and vote for your favorite on the Hall of Fame. Our choices this month are Spuds McKenzie, California Raisins, Max Headroom, Frito Bandito, and Mr. Owl. And yesterday, Mr. Owl was in the lead. He still is in the lead. Mr. Owl comes in at 41%, and the Raisins are at 30%. So get your votes in, people. As the end of the month comes up, then we'll find out who won. And it's always just a little bit of fun to see where everybody's thoughts are and what their favorite representative is. Who did you vote for, or have you voted yet, Laura?
I voted for California Raisins, but ever since I started here, mine has never won. And not even close. So, like, I don't know. But, like, so don't expect California Raisins to win. Last month, I thought it was doing with Meryl Streep, but it wasn't. So I don't know, but that's who I'm rooting for. And we will see what happens. But
are you one of those people that your team never wins? Like, if somebody's going to a sports event, they're like, no, Laura, you can't come because when you come, the team loses. Are you one of those people?
No, I'm a huge diehard Yankee fan, and they tend to do pretty. And I've been to like over 200 games of the Yankees.
Oh, wow. Holy heck.
Yeah, I'm a huge Yankee fan, like diehard Yankee fan. And they do pretty well, actually, when I go. But knock on wood, it's almost playoff season, hopefully. So we'll see. But I don't want to jinx anything.
Don't jinx it. Don't jinx it.
Ron said everyone has their flaws because I'm a diehard Yankee fan. Thanks, Raj. I may no longer be a co-host of this show anymore after that.
For the Yankees fan comment. Exactly. Going to a Yankees game is quite the experience. And I hear that you want to talk about the ice cream experience.
Yes, absolutely. I'm excited to talk about ice cream experiences. So I have been to a few of these places, these ice cream experiences, and they're just places in different cities and different places around the world where you get to try ice cream and you get different experiences. So I So this is the first one I'm going to start with. This is my daughter and her best friend jumping into a sprinkle pool.
Oh, that is so cute. For those of you listening on the radio, there's a picture of Laura's daughter and her best friend and a big area of sprinkles, and they're going to jump off of a cookie and into the sprinkles. It's very, very cute.
Yeah, so the first one I'm going to start with is Museum of Ice Cream. Oh, thanks, Jake. You followed me on Facebook. I'll follow you back. Thank you.
Very nice.
So the Museum of Ice Cream, I've been to a few times. I didn't realize that there's more than one, but they are located in New York City, which is the one I've been to because I live near New York City. They're in Chicago, they're in Singapore, and Austin, Texas. So the cool thing about there that you could do is you dive into the sprinkle pool as my daughter's about to do. You swim, lounge, you take photos and millions of food-grade plastic sprinkles designed to feel like a giant colorful ball pit. So it looks like a colorful ball pit, but it's actually sprinkles. Yesterday I did lawsuits about it, and some people got hurt in the sprinkles pool.
Oh, so did they? Well, I'm just wondering how you keep your head up. Like, how do you not just sink down and not be able to
well, I'm a kid at heart, so I jumped in, of course. I should have put that picture in, but I didn't have a picture of me jumping in. But yeah, it is kind of, it's like a ball pit. You kind of do get sucked out a little, but it's not that deep. So it's fine.
Oh, okay.
But people jump over each other, so there's been some accidents. So bear your own risk, I'll say, as a lawyer. But it is really fun. And the other fun parts about Museum of Ice Cream is there's many flavor stations as you walk through the museum. So you experience experimental ice cream treats infused with local city flavors. Like they have cotton candy, they have popping boba. And
popping boba, what is that?
Like the boba tea, the boba's on the bottom of boba tea.
Oh, okay, gotcha. Yep.
And they're distributed in an unexpected way in every room. So there's a bunch of rooms, and you go from room to room, and you have to find where the ice cream is going to be distributed. And one's like distributed down a chute, one's unlocking a secret door, and you have to find where it is. So it's really fun for kids.
Fun. And
it's fun for adults too.
Yeah.
There's a huge slide. This is really big for me. Of course, I slid down the slide too. It's multi-story. It's brightly colored, and it's really fun to go through. And it gets you through the different themed exhibit levels if you keep going down the slide. And there's a lot of hidden surprises in the Museum of Ice Cream. There's secret rooms. There's telephone booths. Who has telephone booths anymore? With audio messages. There's old installations tucked away throughout the playground. And there's just a lot of things for kids to explore and big kids to explore as well. So I highly recommend going to the Museum of Ice Cream.
That sounds so cool.
Is it metal in the hot summer? No, Ron, this is indoors, the Museum of Ice Cream.
Yeah,
so
Ron.
It's metal, but it's not hot outside. You're good. You're good. The next experience that I've done is, and many people have probably done, is the Ben & Jerry's factory tour in Vermont. They also have a flavored graveyard, which is fun. So while you go
graveyard?
Yeah, like where their flavors go to, like, where
okay, the ones that
so
are
like Bluebell might have OCP, but this is Ben & Jerry's. So you could, while you're on the factory tour, you could get a glimpse of production. So it shows you the manufacturing floor from the mezzanine observation deck, and you see millions of pints being mixed, filled, and packaged in real time. So it's kind of cool to see how it's produced.
Yes.
You could play on the cow mobile, take photos with the climb on the iconic custom pasted promotional vehicle parked on the grounds. Very exciting. They have an exclusive merch there with a gift shop, factory exclusive apparel, pint-shaped memorabilia, and cow-themed souvenirs all over.
And where's this again?
What'd you say?
Where is this again?
This is in Vermont.
In Vermont. Okay. Awesome.
I had a wedding in Vermont, so I went to the factory when I was there. And then you get to explore the surrounding Green Mountains, and it's a really great place. So I did like the Ben & Jerry's factory tour. You get to try Ben & Jerry's ice cream. It can't be bad. No. I love Ben & Jerry's. I don't know if you're a Ben & Jerry's fan, but
I love Ben & Jerry's, yeah.
And then I think my favorite experience that I've been to, I don't know if people have even heard of it, but the Turkey Hill experience, which is in Pennsylvania. So it's so amazing for kids. So is Museum of Ice Cream. But so this, you could star in your own commercial. You write, star in, and record a personalized television advertisement for a custom ice cream flavor, which you could then email to yourself as a souvenir. You sit in a real milk truck cab. You climb inside a milk delivery truck and explore the interactive driver's seat. It's really fun. You play virtual dairy games, test your skills at milking a life-size mechanical cow. My kids like to do that. You literally are like milking a cow, and you play digital ice cream mini games. But the reason why I love it the most, and many people love it the most, is you could design your dream pint. So they tell you, you start with vanilla ice cream, and they give you all these mix-ins. You can make whatever flavor you want. First, you make it flavored. Then you put whatever mix-ins you want. They have a whole entire like room of mix-ins of whatever you want.
Wow.
Yeah, and it is. Then you package the design. It is so much fun that I've taken my kids like 4 or 5 times because we've all loved it so much, and it's one of the best experiences.
Do you actually get to take that home, the ice cream?
Yeah, you eat it.
Oh my god!
Well, you eat it there, but yeah, like I mean, none of us got it home, but like we ate it. Yeah, so you eat it while you're there for the most part. But yeah, and it's so much fun, and I am not usually good at cooking or baking, but I'm really good at making ice cream. I make really good flavors.
Awesome. Did you make different kinds every time you went, or do you have a favorite? What was your favorite one, and what was your kids' favorite?
We're all mint chocolate chip fans, so we probably like the mint the best with a million flavors, not just chocolate chips, because you can't just put one thing in when you have a whole wall of stuff, you know. I always need sprinkles and everything, so sprinkles were definitely in there, but they had interesting things like all the different cereals and stuff like that, so it makes it really fun. But I like the mint the best, and my kids also did. The vanilla by itself too was good. One time we just did vanilla. It was really good, and it's just so fun to try it all. But they have all these different flavors that you could try, and you can mix them all together, and it's really fun to make.
You could go back there numerous times, hundreds of times, and never have the same thing twice.
Exactly. That's why it's so cool.
That sounds like an incredible experience. That sounds like the most fun. And I thought what was the first place that you were talking
Museum of Ice Cream.
The Museum of Ice Cream. I thought that would be it, but I think Ben and Jerry's is the place to be.
Yeah. So the one I want to talk about before we run out of time is the Bluebell Creameries, because MB mentioned it, but it's in Texas. You could browse around old candies, tin signs, nostalgic memorabilia, and there's a country store, so it's all in the country store, so that's nice. You again can watch the grand scale of production. You peer down from observation windows to witness massive industrial mixers and packaging lines pumping out millions of gallons of homemade vanilla. You can indulge in a $1 scoop, but you only get 2 flavors there that you could have, either vanilla or cookies and cream, which is fine because cookies and cream is one of my favorite for me. So I'll be happy with the $1, but not everyone loves vanilla or cookies and cream, but get that for $1. There's really nice landscaped grounds, and you stroll around, and it's filled with oak trees and historical markers just detailing the creamery's century-old history. So it's been around for a century. So it's really cool to see the history of it if you're a history person.
It makes you feel like you're stepping back in time.
Exactly. So it feels like you're stepping back in time. It's cool to see it. And obviously Bluebell is very well known and at Linda Jean Cafe. So I know it's good. And yeah, there's a lot of other ones. There's gelato museums in Italy. And
absolutely.
Yeah. And sometimes there's like school where 2 of them have school in Italy where you could learn how to do it yourself. So that would be really cool to learn how to make gelato yourself.
I actually just watched a documentary on that on the Travel Channel the other night. They went into Italy, and this gentleman who owns an ice cream store taught everyone how to make gelato.
Yeah, I mean, that's gotta be
really
great.
cool.
I love gelato in Italy. I've been to Italy a few times, and my favorite thing there is gelato. Again, I just don't care about my stomach, I guess, but gelato.
Well, gelato's a little different. It's not as hard, is it? Was that hard on your stomach? Gelato?
Yeah, it's not as bad. Yeah, no, it's not. It's really, because it's mostly, it's more ice. So, yeah, so those are all the fun places. I think if I could suggest the place, and it's really in the middle of nowhere, the Turkey Hill experience, I'd say, is the best. But if you're in New York City, or Chicago or Singapore or Austin, go to the Museum of Ice Cream. But if you happen to some reason be in Pennsylvania, I'll say this, it's not that far from Hershey Park, which is one of my favorite amusement parks. So that's when we used to go. We used to go every year to Hershey Park and then to the Turkey Hill experience. And I highly recommend it. And it is wonderful. And you will have a good time. Your kids will like it too. And I'm a big kid at heart. And I seriously love all these experiences.
Awesome. Sounds amazing. All right. So that was the ice cream experience. Very fun. And now we're going to hear from our sponsors.
Looking for a fitness app that actually fits in your life, not the other way around? The Mace Fitness app is your personal fitness coach in your pocket. That's M-A-S-E. Mace Fitness app makes fitness simple and affordable. The build your own workout option allows you to choose the exercises, the focus area, and the pace that works best for you. This app feature is only $9 a month. You'll get over 630 guided exercise videos, build your own workout tools, strength, mobility, balance, and flexibility training, easy to follow instructions, fitness anytime, anywhere. Mace Fitness, just $9 a month.
Sometimes you can feel lost in the forest of your mind, caught up in mistakes you can't change, looking ahead, uncertain what comes next, questioning if things will ever get easier, and if you've missed your chance. But the fact is that every moment is a new chance to change and choose a new direction. The fastest way to stop the pain and gain the new insight needed is through guidance from someone who has walked the path before you that can teach you to find your own answers from within. If any of this sounds familiar and you're looking for a way through from where you are to where you long to be, then let's connect. Check out soulspectivesinstitute.com today and book your discovery call, and we can see where we can go from there.
Can you imagine your business here going on daily as sponsorship opportunities? Trying to reach your target audience? Going on daily is the answer. Looking for a way to stretch your advertising budget? Going on daily is the answer. Want your business to be featured on radio, TV, and social media? Going on daily is the answer. If interested, email us at RIBroadcasting.media@gmail.com.
Gotta love our sponsors. They look after us. They keep us healthy emotionally, physically, psychologically. It's all about heart health, happiness, and love. So thank you to our sponsors, Mace Fitness and Soulspectives Institute.
Absolutely.
So, yeah. So we've talked about a bunch of foods that make you say yes, the ice cream that we love. What about foods that make you say no way? Well, when I was little, I grew up in a family of 6 kids. So my dad had a friend who was an ice cream delivery man. So he supplied the stores and the cafes and all of the restaurants and hotels with ice cream. So he had the great big, like they were 2 feet tall, a 1.5 foot around in this great big brown container, and you put it in your freezer. And I think that's what all the ice cream places used. You just set it in, and then you're able to scoop ice cream out of. So they put it in the display case. So when you go to an ice cream shop and they, open the lid and you see all the different flavors and they reach down, scoop it out, that's what they're scooping out of. They're huge. So because we had 6 kids and this guy was a friend of my dad's, at the end of the week, he would say to my dad, okay, I have these flavors left. What flavor would you like to take home to your children? Well, my dad's favorite flavor that we got every time was pistachio. I cannot look at pistachio ice cream. I cannot. It makes me gag. It is horrible because we had to eat it. We had to eat that stuff. And it had little flakes, of course, it had pistachios in it, which are great. I love pistachios. Pistachios are
me too. It's my favorite food. And there was a lawsuit against Cold Stone I talked about yesterday for not having pistachios in their pistachio ice cream. So apparently pistachios should be in your pistachio ice cream.
Some people need more things to do with their time. But anyway, so we had to eat this pistachio ice cream, and there was little pieces of like jujube stuff in it. So, and they were different colors and they just tasted horrible. But my dad made us eat it. None of us liked it, but because he liked it, that's what we got. So he would say, when we were done dinner, he would say, okay, we're going to have a treat. We were all like, oh no, we don't want to have a treat. And he'd say, okay, let's have a big bowl of pistachio ice cream. And with my dad, he was he was very stern, very strict. And so you didn't say no. And so he'd say, you're going to eat it and you're going to like it.
Oh God. You would have hated me as a child. I am a superior picky eater. I don't like food.
Oh no,
and nobody could force me to eat food. I don't even know what I would do in your family.
We had to sit. Well, we could talk about that later, but we would sit there until we ate it. And my brother Ken was always just looking at it. He hated it. It would be soup and he would eat the little pieces, and then he'd finally just have to drink it. Get it
I
over
don't
with.
even
But
know
he'd
what
sit
I
there
mean.
for 2 hours. That would
I've
be
never
like,
been
here.
forced food, and I can't imagine. I mean, I would probably vomit if I was forced food. So, like,
Oh,
I don't think
it
anyone
was
forced food on me, but
it was
I'm sorry you
terrible.
had to be
So
forced with pistachio.
that's one food that makes me go, nope. And then a funnier story was when my niece was little. I was over at my sister's for dinner, and my niece was about 4 or 5. And so my sister had 3 girls at the time. And so we're having pierogies. We're sitting there, we get the pierogies and bacon and onions. And I forget what we put with the pierogies, but my niece has got a couple of pierogies on her plate, and she's looking at them. And all of a sudden, you see just a tear come down her cheek. And my sister's like, Janelle, what's wrong? Are you okay? And she says, I can't eat this. And my sister Shirley's like, what's the matter, Janelle? Are you okay? Like, why can't you eat it? She says, because it looks like lips and they're smiling at me. I can't eat. And she just started crying.
Oh, that's the
Like,
cutest, most sincere story.
the food is happy. I can't eat that, Mom.
That's so funny. That's
Oh
amazing.
my gosh.
Although pierogies are one of the 5 foods I eat, so it's funny that you brought that up. But I'm sure everything else you say I did not eat. I do not eat pistachio ice cream, but I do eat pierogies. Now I'm going to think they're smiling and I shouldn't eat them, but that's okay.
Oh, and she to this day does not eat pierogies.
That's so funny.
She just can't do it. They look like they're happy, smiling, and she just feels guilty. She's like, I can't eat a happy food. I just can't do it. They're too happy
so
for me.
That's hilarious.
Yeah. I think we laughed at her at the time, which is, not very today. Now, that's not good parenting skills, but so we cut it up. She's like, no, you're hurting it. And you're hurt. No. And so she was really traumatized. So I think my sister made her something else to eat. She didn't have to eat her pierogies, but it was just it was so cute because she was just so upset that how could we make her eat a happy food? It's so happy, smiling. Oh, she was hungry until her dinner developed a personality, and then she was like, I'm out.
Yeah, she's done. I don't blame her.
Yeah. And the other food that makes me go no is that after my mom passed away, we were invited over, my kids and my husband and I were invited over to my brother's in-laws for dinner. So we went over for dinner and we walked in the house and they're like, oh, we're having spaghetti and meat sauce and it's going to be great. We made it especially for you and all of this. So I brought my kids up and I myself, if you go to someone's home, it doesn't matter what they serve you, you eat it. I don't care if you like it, you dislike it, you choke it down and you eat it because they took the time to prepare it. They took the time to make it. They're serving you. I mean, unless you know them really well, but I mean, we knew them a little bit, socially, but we didn't really know them. And they were kind enough to have us over during that time when my mom had passed. And so we sit down and we are all eating. Have you ever had ostrich?
No.
It tastes like it sounds. You don't. It's awful. Ostrich is awful. I'm going to tell you that right now. So
I mean, it sounds awful. I would never order ostrich. Like, I don't even think I've ever seen it in a menu.
The smell of it was terrible. The taste of it, it looked exactly like ground up hamburger. So that's what they did. They ground it up and it looked exactly like hamburger, but the taste was absolutely horrible. So my kids are sitting across the table from me. Their eyes are wide. They are trying to eat it and they're literally almost choking. And so was I. We couldn't. And the family that invited us over are eating it. They're like, oh my God, this is so good. They're just having the time of their lives. And so I said, this is lovely. Thank you so much. Because after I let my kids eat a little bit, I ate a little bit. My husband ate a little bit. And I said, this is wonderful. Thank you so much. Unfortunately, we had so many good people in the neighborhood bringing us, food and snacks and things. I see my kids have probably done the same thing I have and eaten a little too much before we came over. So, but we appreciate it. So that after we left there, we hit a restaurant and had a meal.
Yeah, that's rough. I mean, I can't eat everyone knows that I'm a severely picky eater in my life. So it's funny that you said that you need to eat whatever they do, because I can't. Like, I cannot eat a lot of foods without throwing up. So
that's not good.
everyone
Well,
wants to try to cook for me. Like, my friends are always like, I could cook for you and you'll like it. And they're like, I won't be pressured if you don't like it. But I'm like, let's not just go through this exercise. But I do sometimes, because people really feel the need that they could cook for picky eaters and prove that they could cook for me. And some of my friends can, some of my friends can't. But I do try, but I can't. If I'm at someone's house, when I first started dating my husband, I went and they finally told me to just bring my own food because I was so picky. They had enough with me. They're like, stop at Panera on the way and just bring whatever. Like, at least then you'll eat something. Because they're like, we try to make you things and you just do this and you just do that. And it's true. But you are right that the correct etiquette is to eat it if you're at someone's house and be polite.
And respectful, right? Be respectful of the time. But I mean, I understand, there are some things that you just can't eat, or, for whatever reason. And if your system doesn't agree with foods, then I totally understand that and respect that too. But
yeah,
it's kind of fun
that you had this topic, because one of the ones that I couldn't get to in the ice cream experiences was one place in Japan where they have crazy flavored ice cream. And I was curious if you would eat it. So I guess we could just go through quickly. They had raw garlic ice cream. Would you eat that?
Yeah, I would. I love garlic.
Soy sauce ice cream. Would you eat that?
I don't.
See, I like soy sauce, but I don't like sushi, but I like soy sauce with some things. And I like it with wasabi. So I think if they had soy sauce wasabi ice cream, I'd maybe try it. And that sounds crazy, but that would maybe be good.
That would be a unique flavor.
And then they had sea salt gelato, but that I feel like is pretty standard.
Sea salt gelato. Oh yeah, that would probably be really good, actually, and very good for you. Sea salt's good for you, so that would probably be a healthy thing to have.
Ron's like me, maybe he says he doesn't eat anyone's house, so maybe he's like me and he's a picky eater and he doesn't want to have to feel the pressure to have to eat at someone's house, which I totally get. It is a lot of pressure.
You try. Ron says sea salt is not good for you. Okay, well, that's who knew?
New stuff.
I thought it was. Learn something new every day. All right, I will put the sea salt down. Thank you, Ron.
We won't try that sea salt gelato when we're in Tokyo, Japan. Don't worry.
Oh my God!
Next time we're in Tokyo, Japan.
Taste it just once. Just once.
Yeah, you got to taste it if you're in Japan.
Absolutely.
Even the raw garlic, I guess I would try it once. But yeah, I guess you could try anything once for ice cream, but not for all foods.
For ice cream's sake, you got to try it at least once.
Exactly. Any fun flavors.
Yeah. So now we're going to talk about Uganda. It's a initiative near and dear to our hearts. So please listen and give what you can.
Absolutely.
Here at Rhode Island Broadcasting and Going On Daily, we're proud to announce that we are collecting donations for our Uganda Fund. My name is Becky, and I've been one of the hosts here at Going On Daily since day one. And earlier this year, I was blessed with the opportunity to travel to Uganda, and it was honestly one of the most life-changing experiences. I met people who completely changed the way I see the world. I met families who had endured unimaginable tragedies, including these two families who lost young children to a witch doctor. I met children who hadn't eaten in days. We even saw 11 children share a single apple because it's all we had left to give them. I met children who fled war in neighboring countries only to find themselves homeless and living on the streets. I saw heartbreak, poverty, and desperation. But what I also saw was joy, the happiness that a single piece of candy, a bracelet, or a small act of kindness could bring was enough to bring tears to my eyes. These are people who have so little, and yet they have more gratitude and joy than many of us could even imagine. We know that there are people who need help in our own communities, and we continue to support local initiatives whenever we can. But this year, our hearts are with Uganda. In partnership with Love Made a Way, 100% of every donation will go directly to initiatives in Uganda. No hidden fees, no deductions. Every dollar goes to help providing food, clean water, education, medical care, safe buildings, sanitation improvements, schools, vocational training, and hope. $1 is worth roughly 3,700 Ugandan shillings, so even a small donation can make a meaningful impact. Maybe it's giving up your Starbucks or your Timmy's today. Whatever you feel led to give, please know that it will help change lives.
Thank you for your support, your generosity, and for helping us bring hope to the people of Uganda. Visit www.RhodeIslandBroadcasting.net/Uganda-donations to help out.
Awesome. Awesome. And hopefully we can get that roof on that school. That would be really good. So tomorrow we have another exciting show for you. It's Thursday, everybody, and we get to listen to and see Mikey D and JJ. They're always a lot of fun. It's always great to hear what they have. They have some interesting topics, and they really vibe well together. Yeah, really great energy. And we also want to thank WDJY 99.1 FM in the Atlanta area, Metro Atlanta, for having us on their lovely station 5 times a week. And of course, we want to thank Soulspectives and Maze Fitness. And where can they find you, Laura? If anybody's looking to find you, where can they find you on social media?
You can find me Facebook, Laura Greenberg Schiller. I'm also on Instagram, Laura Schiller 257, and I'm still working on Snapchat and TikTok with my girls. And where can they find you, Sharon?
Snapchat's a work in progress for you. They can find me at YouTube at Holy Shiftballs. They can find me starting on September the 3rd, I believe, is the first Thursday in September. Oh, sorry, September the 6th. They can find me right here on Rhode Island Broadcasting on Thursday morning at 11 a.m. Central Standard Time, 9 a.m. Pacific. With the Holy Shiftballs podcast. And yeah, it's a lot of fun. We've got a really good person coming on September the 3rd. Her name is Trina, and she's going to do some tarot card reading and
awesome.
talk about all the planetary movements and what's happening in the skies and what that means for everybody and how it's going to affect them in their lives. So it's going to be a lot of fun. Trina's a good time. She's really fun. So, and we also want to thank everyone who tuned in today. Jacqueline Smith, Jake, Mickey, and of course our host Ron. And I think that's the people that I caught today. So yeah, thank you so much for tuning in and sharing your thoughts with us. And we look forward to doing it again next week.
Yeah.
All right. Have a great day, everybody. See you next week.
Bye, everyone.